Fast Racing Neo!
Hello everybody, I'm Zombie and welcome back to more Fast Racing Neo. Today we'll be doing the second of the 2 new DLC cups, which includes 4 new tracks. But before we do that, I want to talk about a couple of other things that I forgot to mention in the last video. Once you've downloaded the DLC and got it working and everything, the vehicle profiles option will appear at the bottom of the main menu, that's what it's called, in place of the shop option. So let's hit that and have a look. So the vehicle profiles gives you basically a profile, as you would expect, of each vehicle. It's pretty self-explanatory, and you can hit that and you get a nice sort of little picture of each vehicle with a few details down in the bottom right at the corner of the screen on this one. Hopefully you might not be able to make those out on the actual video. It might not be clear enough, but there's some stuff there in terms of like its dimensions and its weight and its speed and that sort of thing. Now I've got to be honest, this vehicle profiles thing is a bit of a kind of a letdown. I mean, I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but before the game came out, and in all the like promotional stuff, or in the screen before you've downloaded the DLC, and it kind of, you know, telling you what's going to be in the DLC pack, the vehicle profiles was the second thing on the list, and to me it just kind of looked like they were making it out to be a big thing, and in fact all it is just kind of like a wallpaper really of each vehicle. I mean, it's fine, but it's just like, this is it. There's not really a lot to look at. You just kind of look at each one and go, okay, that's nice, and then we'll move on to the next one. One weird thing you can do is if you press start, I think it's start, let me try. Yeah, this voice says like, keep on trying, and then you can hit buttons and like weird effects will happen, which is like some kind of weird secret. I'm not really sure what the point is, but I'm just pressing buttons and making weird stuff happen with the screen. That's a thing you can do. Also included in the sort of list of things in the DLC was 18 new music tracks, which sounds great, but 10 of them are actually just only play on these vehicle profile screens. Like each vehicle has its own theme, which again is kind of nice, but you're probably not really going to sit for a long time on these screens just to listen to them. These 10 particular things don't seem to show up in the jukebox here. The 8 tracks for the new tracks, that was a weird sentence, do appear in here, as you can see, like New Zendling, that's one of the new tracks, and then there's Pyramid Valley, Iceland and Mori Park down here, and the other 4 that we haven't done yet, they appear in the jukebox, which is fine, but those other 10 don't, so it's just kind of weird. I feel like they were a bit, I don't know, a bit cheeky with kind of like saying what was going to be in the DLC. I know that the main attraction was always going to be the new tracks anyway, and to be fair, it's only like £4, so it's not super expensive, but I don't know, I feel like they kind of overplayed it slightly. Anyway, enough moaning, let's actually get on with what we're here to see. I'm going to go into Subsonically again, and today we're going to be doing the Carbon Cup. We've done the Iridium Cup, so let's move on to the Carbon Cup, which has, is it Kuiper Belt? Kuiper Belt? I'm not sure if there's an I in there or not, I can't really see from here. The Haze, Zensho Habitat, and Antarctica. That should be interesting. So, let's begin. Okay, here's the finish line coming up, I think, somewhere here. Oh wait, I'm in 3rd. Did somebody blow up? I think somebody blew up. I got 3rd, okay. I'm only in 6th place. I am doing terribly at this second cup. Oh boy. I'm in 4th. Oh no. This is on the easiest difficulty as well. I'm doing so bad. What? I'm going all over the place. Oh, am I in last place now? Sweet Jesus. 7th place! Oh, God! Where's the track? Oh, dear. And that guy just comes sailing past and I missed all the orbs and get a 7th place finished. Oh, my God! Well, you play 5th in the Carbon Subsonic League and I got 5th. Oh, dear. Right, well, that didn't exactly go to plan. I was kind of watching that back in editing and I just thought, you know what, this is probably going to be the last Fast Racing Neo video I do. I don't want to end on a 5th place. That's a terrible way to finish the series. So, we're going to change the rules a little bit. Now, originally I said I was going to do the 2 DLC cups blind. I can't really do them blind anymore. I can't unsee the track. I've already seen them. So, I figured, as soon as I haven't properly done one cup in hypersonic yet for a video, let's do that. Let's go crazy. Let's go out with a bang. And we're going to do this one on hypersonic. So it is a different day, a different recording session, and I have been playing this game in between, and I have already managed to get a gold on the Carbon Cup in Hypersonic, so you're not going to be able to see me do that for the first time, but hopefully I can replicate it. It's quite difficult, so I'm not going to make any promises, but yeah, I'm going to stick with the Spark Unlimited, and so yeah, let's go with the Carbon Cup in Hypersonic. This might be a mistake, but anyway, here we go.
Welcome to Kuiper Belt.
Okay, the Kuiper Belt is the first track of the day. I really like this track. It's got a really cool design. Racing near a sun, and there's fireballs shooting down the track at you and stuff. It's probably one of the best looking ones in my opinion. Anyway, the fireballs themselves, you've kind of got to watch out for those. They can, in very specific places on the track, they can make you crash out, which is bad news. I wouldn't worry about it too much though. To be honest, I've done this track quite a few times and it's only happened maybe 3 times to me that I've got hit by a fireball, so I won't worry about it too much. Other than that, it's a pretty straightforward track. Just, you know, standard rules apply. Just hit the boost panels and stuff and get to the end without dying. Alright, so I'm in 4th after the first lap. That's not too bad. I've missed some orbs there. That's not good. AI tends to crash out a little bit on that corner there after the first lap, so you might gain a few positions. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get into first at this point and you can kind of hold that for a lot of the rest of the race. I usually find the AI will shoot past you at the end on this one. At least one of them will if you're in first. So anyway, I'll hit this boost panel here. There's a bit of a blind hill there, and then there's another boost panel just over the hill. It's a bit dickish. Oh, I actually got hit by a fireball. That's bad news. Oh, now what's going to happen? I was hoping to maybe get at least second on this track, but after that, I don't know if that's going to happen. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll do our best. Oh dear. Okay. Try and get some orbs, try and get the boost panels. I've got to do like a perfect lap here without crashing out. Okay. Well, we're back in 4th. Okay, never mind. I was going to say 3rd. And then once again, the AI is just doing its thing and shooting past you whenever it likes. Boost panels. Okay, try and get some orbs on this last straight. Okay, I've got 3rd. I guess that's okay. 3rd place is not a bad finish. If I hadn't got hit by that fireball, I reckon I'd definitely have got 2nd. Ooh, that's a shame. Okay. Like how I said, you don't need to worry about it too much and then just got instantly nailed by one. Okay, 3rd place overall with 8 points. I guess we'll move on to the next track.
Welcome to
The Haze. I love how the announcer says that. Okay, so this track, as you can probably guess from the name, is hazy. So it's sometimes a little bit difficult to see what's coming up. The visibility isn't great. The thing you need to worry about more, though, is the fans. I hate the fans on this track. There's 2 sets of them. There's a split path coming up just after this corner. I usually take the right path, which has some fans on it, but overall I think the path is faster. That set of fans isn't too bad. They tend to blow you off course, but the second set that you have to go past in a second, when we get around this corner, are horrible. They just seem massively inconsistent with how much they blow you around, and obviously if they blow you too far to one side, you're going to go off course, which is bad news. Sometimes I feel like you can just trundle past them really slowly and they won't blow you around very much at all. Other times it's just like you go even vaguely close to the fans and you just fly off the track with very little say in the matter. So yeah, I don't like the fans. They feel very inconsistent. See, no trouble there. Just got past those with absolutely nothing to worry about, and then we'll see what the next set does on this lap. I'll be very surprised if I can get around a full 3 laps here without getting blown off at some point by the fans. Okay, they didn't bother me that much on that pass, but like I say, sometimes they can be a real pain. I didn't handle that corner very well, kind of slammed into the wall. I'm in 2nd place though, so I guess this is pretty good for this track. I was usually only get like 4th or something on this track, so I guess 2nd is good. Still got plenty of time to mess up though. I'm very optimistic, as you can probably tell. Dropped to 3rd. Okay, got plenty of orbs though. Let's not get blown off here. Good, no problem. Just hoping to get a few more orbs there. That's not too good. Okay, good. Right. Oh, he's stealing all the orbs. I really want a lot more boost than that at this point. Oh my god. Okay, I got lucky. I actually bounced off part of the scenery and like got knocked back onto the track. So I've got 2nd place. Oh, That's what I'm talking about with the fans, though. On that pass, I was steering all the way to the right and leaning to the right, and I still got blown off the track. I don't really know what I did differently. I got very luckily bumped back onto the track, though, so I managed to get second, so I'm pretty pleased with that overall. Little bit lucky, but that gets us 8 points, and that should put us in first overall. Yeah, we're 1 point in the lead. Okay, we're doing well. Ooh, bit jammy, but we're in first place. Let's go on to track number 3.
Welcome to Zensho Habitat.
Okay, Zensho Habitat. So the first thing you need to worry about on this one is the split path. You can probably see on the map. You generally want to take the right path, although it's quite hard to see because this boost pad here tends to make you want to go to the right, to the left, sorry, but you actually want to kind of ignore most of it and go to the right because I feel like the right path is a lot faster. I think there are quite a lot of orbs and stuff on the other path, but the other the right path is just a lot. Where am I going? Oh, the right path is just a lot shorter, so you'll just generally make up a lot more speed. This jump here is also horrible. Like sometimes, like you just saw, it just kind of flings you off at any old weird angle, and you just can't make it back onto the track. Or sometimes you just won't make it. You won't be going fast enough for whatever reason, and you just can't make it over the jump. So again, it feels like a little bit of pot luck on there as to whether you're actually going to make it or not. Okay. Oh, you've probably seen, I haven't mentioned these pink lasers yet. You don't want to touch those, they will make you crash. Fortunately, one of the AI hit them. Where am I? 5th? That's not very good. Again, like, what was I doing wrong there? I hit it perfectly, and it just, like, flings you off the track. So I don't think I'm going to get a good position on this race. I wasn't expecting to be honest. This is one of my worst, particularly at this speed. I haven't got any orbs, so I can't build up much speed on this straight. This is bad. Okay, let's try and weave our way past these columns, because these can be horrible. Hypersonic speed, particularly that last pair. One on the outside is just the worst position. I haven't got an orb in ages. I'm just missing them all. And I can't seem to turn very well on the corners. Please make the jump this time. Why? I failed the jump all 3 times, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. Like, if you have to use your own boost to get over it, I feel like that's kind of just badly designed, in my eyes. But, whatever, 7th place. I'm hoping I'll just keep that to the end. That's the final stretch. Oh, I really don't like that track at all at hypersonic speed. Like, the columns on the right-hand path are just in the worst place. Sometimes those like pink laser things can make you crash even if I don't feel like you're touching them. And then there's that jump, which is just horrible. Sorry, I just smacked the mic stand in my frustration. I was gesturing wildly. That jump is probably the worst jump, I would say, in the game, to be honest, from my memory. It's so, like... I feel like I'm very much blaming the game for me not doing very well, but we only got 7th place. And of course, the person who was my closest rival got 1st, so he's now well ahead. He's, what, 7 points clear? I'm unlikely to get a goal at this point, simply because of that stupid jump. Alright, stop complaining. Let's move on to the 4th track.
Welcome to Antarctica.
Antarctica. Okay, so there's quite a few jumps on this track. Fortunately, I would say most of them aren't that difficult to deal with. There are certainly nothing as bad as that one on the last track that we just had. So, that's probably the worst part of that track is that narrow strip with 2 jumps on them. Wow! Okay, I've never done that before. I actually hit the jump with the wrong colour, but made it over anyway. That was weird. Yeah, that's probably the worst part, because at speed you can very easily like miss the boosts and just slide off the side of the track. I'm in 9th. I can actually, like, a few times I've done this at hypersonic speed, I have actually won on this track, so I'm hoping that I might be able to gain some points, but I also managed to do it without crashing on the first, like, jump, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm in 5th. Oh, I shouldn't have boosted there. I forgot what corner that was. I'm really butchering this cup at the end here. Some orbs there. Let's try and gain a bit of ground. Okay, boost panel there, jump. Okay. There's a lot, like, in quick succession there, so it's very easy to just, like, get it all wrong and fall off the narrow part. I'm still only in 6th. I need to gain some ground. I don't know where the guy in 1st is. I can't really look at the map at this speed. It's pretty much useless. Okay. Hit the blue boost here, then quickly go to the right, because there's a bunch of orbs up there. I missed most of them, but whatever. There's some more there. Okay, now I've got full boost bar, so I just need to find the right point to use it. Use a little bit there. Oh, I missed the orange strip. That's really bad. Use a little bit there, just in the air, but not too much, so I don't fly off the corner. Okay, good. Now I'm in third. And I've got a lot of boost there, so I'll use that. And slip. Oh, okay, well, I missed the blue strip completely, but I'm competing for first, so that's good. I've kind of made up after the first couple of crashes I had, so we're making some ground. Jesus Christ, why did I only narrowly make that jump? That was really weird. Get some orbs here. Okay, there's a blue strip coming up, so we'll land on you, and we'll switch to the right. Get a few orbs. Got a couple, I guess that's fine. A few more there. I really wanted full boost at this point. Never mind. Orange strip. Yeah. Okay. I'm gaining on him. If I can get a lot of boost here, I might be able to shoot past. Don't fall off. Oh, good. Okay. First place. Oh, that was a bit of a clutch final lap there. Whew, got me some first place. Okay, so it all comes down to where that other guy finished. So let's take a look at the results. Of course he finished second, so never mind. It didn't matter how well I did. I only got second place overall. Still, I feel like that's not a bad performance. It's pretty difficult, this game at that speed. I did all right. I think it's that. I think I did pretty well on the Haze. It's the jump on that third track. I don't know how to deal with it. I feel like it just throws you off around. Whatever. I'm rambling. So second place overall. Let's take a look at the trophy presentation and the final results.
Congratulations!
Hey, we got second place in the Carbon Hypersonic League. That's not too bad. I would argue that a second place at Hypersonic is a much better way to end the series than a fifth place at Subsonic. As you can see here from the results screen, not the results screen, the cup select screen, I have already got a gold on that, so I have done it before. I can do it, I promise. I'm just not on video. But I feel like that's a much better way to end the series, so... yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's Fast Racing Neo. It's a pretty good game. If you like F-Zero or any other fast racing games, you'll probably enjoy this. I feel like some of the tracks are a bit iffy here and there, and the AI kind of cheats a little bit. It tends to rubber band quite a lot, but it's still a very enjoyable game. I would recommend playing it. The DLC tracks at least are pretty good. And yeah, that's it for Fast Racing Neo. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon for whatever else I decide to do. Bye bye.
Fast Racing Neo!